Hello to my beautiful Aries. Thank you so much for your patience in me getting this out. This is your reading for the month of May. So I'm excited because we did have the Aries, was it new moon eclipse? I think it was last month. So this has been like quite an active, busy time for you guys. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I have the discount code ASTRO. So go to solreta.com. I would love to do a one-on-one reading for you guys where I get to answer your questions in depth. Also remembering if your sun, moon, or rising or your Venus sign is in Aries, or if there's anyone that you know that has those configurations, please remember to share with them as well. So let's have a look. And you may also be cross-watching for someone else. So we've got a few cards coming out. Okay, I've got 4 cards that wanted to jump out to come to the party. Let's have a look what we've got. I actually am seeing gold, yellow, sort of like an orangey color, and red. I actually see a fire. And it's interesting because this fire doesn't feel roaring hot to me. It actually feels kind of simmering, or that it might die out. I'm seeing a phoenix energy as well. So for some of you guys, you might need to actually get a little bit more fire going at the moment in order for transformation to happen. So let's flip the cards over and see what we have. So we have a Neo in the Matrix moment. So this is where the bullets are kind of flying at him and he realizes he actually has control over what happens to him and the reality he creates. So we see here the Magnus, who is also the Magician, and we see that this is Mercury energy. Now, whilst he is able to kind of magnetize things to him, and he is one of my ultimate manifestors, which a lot of you Aries are as well, and huge in Vedic at the moment. If you guys are in Aries, you're about to go through a huge shift in terms of financial abundance and things. So the next 6 months is looking quite good for you guys, especially if you have like Jupiter connections as well in your chart. So we see here that his little Achilles heel, or his energy leak, is the Achilles heel. So this is about energetically protecting yourselves at the moment, is a big message here. We have 9 of Swords, the card of cruelty as well. This is Gemini and Mars energy. So with the 9 of Swords, this is really protecting yourself from anything that could come in to be heavy and depressive, or energetically feel like it's a dark rain cloud over you. 2 of Wands, something is trying to kind of pull you off track or pull you into a little bit of fight or flight, or a little bit of, it's like you've like this horse that wants to kind of come out of the race gate, and something is pulling you back a little bit. So we do have the Aeon card as well, which is about transformation. I'm just going to bring this up a little bit closer for you guys. This little symbol down the bottom, this little triton, is called Shin in Hebrew, and we see the 3 fetuses or babies are in various different stages of growth. So this card represents, or Shin represents, the grinding down of an old clay pot, where we kind of crumble it into dust. So looking at what it is that we no longer desire to be or desire to have in our life, what is it that's the struggle that we're wanting to purge, to release, a part of our identity, or who it is that's part of our character that we no longer want or resonate with? Where is it that we can mold this dirt or clay into a new version of self? It really is like grabbing the water, which is the emotion and the purity, and starting to mold this to fire it brand new. We also see this beautiful Medusa, who is actually quite sweet and innocent. So there could be some little lies about who she is and what the world has been told about her. I actually feel it's coming back to kind of like a purity. We also see a childlike way. So it's sort of like, who were we on a soul level before all of the journeys, the disappointments, the heartbreaks, the things that didn't go well? Let's crumble and break that down and actually really birth this new version of who it is that we're creating. So we have Horus here inside this womb space, governing the left and the right eye of the mystery school, our intuition. This is about kind of birthing this on a deeper level. We also have Nut, who is the beautiful blue mother sky goddess, who is who the Egyptians used to pray to for crops and for, their visions and their things that they were calling in to come into fruition. So let's have a look into the Rider-Waite deck and see what comes up for my gorgeous Aries. And also, I love seeing your comments on like if it's your sun, moon, or rising that you're watching for. So please take a little second to just type it in below. I love to see that. And we've got 4 cards for you guys for the right away. Nine of Wands and 7 of Swords. This has come up for a few of you guys as well. So some of you may have been in a little bit of battle with deceptive type energies or people that are perhaps using you, or perhaps how would I say, with 7 of Swords, this energy to me is like where we constantly have to kind of feel to defend ourselves, or where we sort of like will see someone that's on a different timeline and they can't see our vision. This is really about like holding your vision, holding your words, not losing your cool, staying like stuck, staying fixed, whilst everything else kind of moves or shakes around you. It is Moon, Aquarius, and Sun energy. So sometimes by the eclipse of everything changing, hold a bit more steadfast mentally. Don't buy into too much about what other people are saying. So with this 9 of Wands energy, it's also strength. It is my warrior who has been through a lot. So you may have been through fire after fire. I do feel there's a bit of witch child type energy or persecution energy for some of you souls out there, or magicals as I like to call you and spirit likes to call you. So it might be also releasing this so you no longer have to hide, because you are being called on to use this as a higher gift. So the card of Temperance is this beautiful energy of the universe trying to kind of match us up with things that are of a much higher vision and plan. So the Emperor is Aries energy. This is you guys standing in your exalted state, because it's Jupiter with this as well. So this is a really good sign for growth, for abundance, for prosperity, for like expansion of business, expansion of you as a character. So it's kind of what you touch will turn to gold, is what we're seeing with this card. Now, remembering in the Vedic system, this is quite a powerful time for Aries at the moment, especially if you've got strong Jupiter placements as well. So let's have a look into the Star Tarot and see the messages that are coming out for you guys as well. Just pop these back in. I'm also feeling like a little bit of back stuff for you guys at the moment as well. So remembering not only to surround yourself with people that support you, but also look after your immunity, because I am feeling mid-back, which is kind of the area that we look at in chiropractics and kinesiology to do with having a strong, healthy immune system. If you get a little bit of a ache in that area, you can sort of put it back into place with a little bit of stretching or back rollers, this sort of thing, but also to maybe perhaps look into, vitamin C and things that are immune protecting. So we have 9 of Wands come out again in the same placement. So definitely paying attention to this 9 of Wands, which is not following the path of the left or the right, or, the dark or the light. It is about this middle pathway. And we see here as well, this king kind of holds this energy. This is eclipse energy and Sagittarius. So definitely look at following something that has meaning to you as well. This, for some of you, now this might be quite particular. I do feel that this is for visionaries, about wanting to kind of take something out on an entrepreneurial level that will benefit many. So I do feel it is about you freeing and birthing your vision into the world. We have 8 of Swords energy, which is about kind of breaking free of our own mental prisons. It's actually about realizing the beauty of your own spirit and that you have the magic within you all along. With the 6 of Swords energy too, we see this as a veil card. It's Mercury energy, and I think it might be Libra energy, if my memory serves me right. So with the 6 of Swords energy, I always see it as a veil between both worlds, and sort of feeling or sensing that next step on the journey, or perhaps setting up the energy of where our journey is to flow through next. We do have a little bit of dark night of the soul type energy, 9 of Swords, a bit of heaviness, a bit of depression and things as well. So making sure that you're working through anything that could be holding you back, or even watching who you sort of have around you, because sometimes this will be other people's vibe or frequency. They're actually guiding me to grab another card out of this deck in reference to this. Yeah, Eight of Cups, definitely looking into what might be holding you back. So this could be other people's emotions and things, or heaviness. It might be to release these from the past. Let's go to the Alice deck as well and see what is coming up. Oh, we had some cards wanting to jump out. Oh my gosh, 5 cards. Okay, let's read these really quickly. So we have 10 of Spheres, which is 10 of Swords, is a card of cruelty. We have the 6 of Cups, which is also known as my cup card of pleasure. It is, I think, Cancerian and Venus energy. We have the Page of Cups, the 5 of Flowers, which is 5 of Wands, also known as the card of strife. That is Sagittarius type energy. And we have the Page of Flowers. So it's interesting what we've got. So with the 10 of Swords or 10 of Spears, this is also known as the card of ruin. So there might be some endings for some of you in regards to whether it's like work or things on an intellectual level, or where you sort of just feel like that you've said everything that you could, or perhaps someone's words have ended, relationships or friendships or different things. It is an energy of ending. It's asking you to focus on what brings you pleasure and what it is that makes your inner child feel fulfilled. For me, this is also connected with superstring theory and quantum physics. And it is about sometimes another version of yourself or a future kind of reality wanting to come into, to bring something extra in, or to let go of anything that's no longer in resonation with you. So Page of Teacups, how cute is this in the Alice deck? So with the Page of Cups as well, it is looking at like things that do, like new things perhaps that are trying to bring, emotional connection or a sense of love or a sense of joy. It is about those sort of things starting to appear, or perhaps people that are starting to be of that kind of nature. And then we have the 5 of Flowers. So with the 5 of Wands, this is an energy often known as strife in the other deck. I often refer to it as too many cooks in the kitchen. So get quiet, get still. Mentally, spiritually at the moment, you guys want to be meditating, because we have Page of Flowers. There's these beautiful pages that are wanting to come in. And how sweet are they after 10 of Swords energy? So do pay attention to that. Meditate, get quiet. We don't always have to be inputting. Make sure to let spirit input as well. So when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. I think we had this from one or two of the other signs. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me today. Please remember to use Astro on solreta.com for personal bookings. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And have a beautiful May. Thank you.